Put on and tighten the wrist strap. Hold the Wii remote securely and do not let go of it. Yeah. That need not apply for me. Nintendo presents. Developed by Retro Studios. Metroid Prime Trilogy. Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're playing Metroid Prime Trilogy. More specifically, we're playing Metroid Prime because it won the poll that I did on the last community post. So this is what you guys wanted to see, or at least what 10 of you wanted to see. And yeah, no one in the poll specified what version of Metroid Prime they wanted to see. So yeah, we're just gonna be playing the Primehack version. Just because it seems the easiest to record. I thought about playing the remastered, but I kind of want to at least play the original first. Just ignore this save file that was from a while ago. I actually don't remember the last time that I played this, so we will erase it. There we go. We will start again. The only downside to playing this version instead of the OG is we don't get the you know, title screen of the original, but that's fine. Ooh, I could play veteran, but nah, we'll play veteran. I think playing on PC gives you an advantage, so we'll play veteran. I think the difference is just damage, right? You take more damage. I hope I don't regret that decision. I don't think I will. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Tallon IV. There might be a little bit of a hitching. I don't know if that comes across in the recording, but I try to get the settings as optimal as I can. My PC should be plenty good enough to run it. It's just the way it loads shaders, I think there's just always going to be like a little bit of stuttering every now and then. I don't think recording probably helps that, so I apologize in advance. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the recording or the viewing experience too much. Yeah, I can already notice it a little bit. It's not super bad, but yeah, Metroid Prime was my first FPS. And this game used to scare the crap out of me as a child. But yeah, it was basically my entry into FPS games. I didn't play like GoldenEye or Doom or maybe some of those other games that maybe other people started as their first FPS. I mean, nowadays, I can't imagine what people's first FPS is. Fortnite? I guess Fortnite's third person, but Call of Duty probably. Alright, there we go. We're in it. Yeah, the cool thing about playing Primehack is I get to use my mouse and have like very superior control here for aiming. I remember playing this both on the Wii originally and on the GameCube. And I don't know. The Wii remote controls were okay. I never had a problem with it, I don't think. When I played the remastered version though, where they introduced like the new like dual stick controls because there was finally a second analog stick, I couldn't get used to it because I was so used to the GameCube's tank controls that I just played the remastered version with the tank controls. But yeah, this game is probably one of my favorites of all time, for sure. It's up there. I feel like I play this probably more than Legend of Zelda games, which is kind of crazy considering that's my favorite franchise of all time. I don't know if we'll go for scans in this playthrough. Like, I know you can 100%, but I'm still not like 100% sure on everything you need to scan. I think in the Wii version, it would give you like, I don't know, unlockables, concept art and stuff. But yeah, scanning is like a cool feature of this game. You get lore tidbits and information about your enemies. But I think it's required for 100% completion. Certain things. Right, we already know how to handle this, but debris is obstructing the hallway. It looks like it could be easily removed. That teaches you how to charge beam. Don't really need to go get this, but might as well. Get our map. I always thought Metroid Prime had one of the best gaming maps too. Remember growing up. I know sometimes like looking at this, you can get confused and like the orientation of the map gets like swapped in your brain. It's kind of weird, but I don't know if that ever happened to anyone else where it like looks upside down. Even though I don't even think that's possible to flip the map upside down. Just like processes in your brain like it's flipped. But yeah, we'll try to complete this first intro part in a decent amount of time. Right. And then we'll probably end the episode once we get to Tallon IV. Didn't like that slowdown. Or didn't like the particles, I guess. Is it this? I thought you could turn this one off, but... That was a turret. I think it's this one you can turn off. Specimen solitary holding 1, phase on level unknown, status xenotropic life form unstable, use caution. I remember that was something that used to scare the crap out of me as a kid. If we finish this game and anyone wants to watch me play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, I'm a little less familiar with that game because I didn't play it as much. Because you can imagine if this game scared me, then Metroid Prime 2 Echoes was definitely a lot worse for me. Space pirate status. Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Lacerations. See, I was trying to figure out what buttons my missiles were. Alrighty. Go in here and save real quick, and I think we're at the end of this. If I remember right. Yeah, if you've never played Metroid Prime, I definitely recommend you try it. It is a it is definitely a classic for sure at this point. It's probably one of the best FPSs. And just like if you're into sci-fi and cool female characters, dude, I recommend it. With the remaster, obviously, it's like there's no better time to like play it. I'm like hoping they do a remastered Metroid Prime 2 as well. Mostly it'd be cool if you got some Metroid Prime 4 news. We'll scan bosses, I suppose. I feel like this is definitely a lot easier when you got a keyboard and mouse. I'm trying to do like the thing that you could do on GameCube where you like alternate shooting and missiles and it like speeds up the fire rate, but it wasn't working.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Dude, talk about anxiety. This used to like hurt my child heart trying to get out of here. Excuse me. Coming through. Okay, I got worked for some reason. I was gonna finish him off, but whatever. I forgot how to lay a bomb for a sec. Actually, I think I have to get rid of these guys. I don't know why I collected those missiles. think it matters. Ooh. What am I doing? Right. That kind of was like a little confusing with those camera angles. There's Ridley. I suppose if you've never played Metroid Prime, I'd suggest you probably go play it before watching this. Do I have to scan that one? I think I do. It's the elevator. Oh, this is the end here. I always love, like, I don't know if I love, but I think it's funny, the lore reason to always losing your equipment. I'm starting to think if there is, well, I think the 2D games actually. But I was gonna say, I wonder if there was a game that just starts you off with nothing for once instead of having like everything and then something happening and losing all of your items. I don't think so. I think like in all the Prime games at least, you always have everything at the start and then you lose your stuff. Which is funny to me because it's like you played through Metroid Prime, so it's like Samus should have all of her equipment when she's in like in the next game, but there's always some like event that happens that makes her lose her powers again. Start from zero. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. Also, I always thought Samus's ship looked weird. Such an interesting design. I think it's supposed to look like her helmet was the idea. Yeah, don't expect the best looking graphics. This came out like 2002 or something. Maybe a little later than that. And we save. Actually did that kind of quick, so maybe we'll progress a little bit more here. We. It's like so hard not to scan stuff. Like, I don't want to like spend the majority of my time in this game like scanning stuff because that's boring, but that's just part of like how I play games is I like to collect everything. So it's like hard to resist the urge to scan everything I can. So far, I haven't really noticed any like difficulty increase with veteran. Like the damage doesn't seem any worse than it normally is, at least for that first like tutorial section. It might be different now that we're in the actual game. Oh, what the heck? He dug. Beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace. Extremely aggressive. Insect's massive mouth. Insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. I don't have charge beam, that's right. Or missiles. Missiles. I really do like the map design in the first game. It's pretty well done. The way you can move around the world. There's like plenty of videos on YouTube that like describe it in detail. Like how well it's made. I suggest watching some of those. Chozo lore. Another missile tank over there. I believe this is a save. Yeah. Do we end it here? Or do we at least go... Well, let's just keep going. Why not? It's not that long of a video yet. Sculpture. Crafted by the Chozo. Don't know why I'm just randomly scanning some stuff. And not others. Alright, no charge beam. That's missiles. Can't get those. So we don't have morph ball anymore. We'll try to 100% items. But I might forget to go back for some or not do the optimal route, so forgive me if I do that. Alright, first like boss sequence. I guess you'd call this a mini boss, I suppose. Suppose I can scan it, we can learn the lore. Device is emitting a high frequency signal. This may be the cause of the war wasp swarms. Mechanoid, Hive Mecha Security Unit programmed to work with predatory Hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second generation combat drones able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with Hive dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their Hive beasts to handle any threats. Very weird design. They built a machine to work with native fauna. You just like, you have the technology to build like a machine, but it relies on the creatures dumb creatures like wasps. I'd say this is a lot easier than what the tank controls when you can just like swipe around to these guys. Hive Mecha defeated. And our prize is a missile expansion. Why did I say missile? Missile launcher acquired. And we get an energy tank as well. We get a little glimpse at a hole that we can't access yet. Good stuff. Alright. Get this missile expansion here. I always forget this one. Make sure we get it this time. Oh, whoops. Go in here and get our map. Sweet. Okie dokie. Go back into the save room and save, and we'll call it an episode. Seems like decent progress, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, thanks for voting on a game that you guys want to see me play next. Hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, we'll just integrate this with Dark Cloud and Ocarina of Time, and yeah, hopefully that works out pretty well. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.